A week ago, I reacted to NF Fear, and today I'm reacting to Washed Up. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to my life. I'm not very familiar with NF. I have just heard a few songs of his here and there, and this is actually only my third reaction to him ever. So if you guys have more suggestions that you want to tell me in the comments, feel free to do so, and I will get to them. I think he put out an album. That's what it was. This is part of, or an EP. Okay, so I could react to the entire EP if people are interested. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into the song. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go. That's like a reversed effect, backwards.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I lost the hunger. Where's that kid I used to be when I was on the come up? Where's that drive I used to have before I had the numbers? Where's that take me as I am, I ain't gonna be no puppet? Where's that tell it like it is, don't let the label hush you? Where's that yeah, I know I'm rich, but we gon' keep the budget? Where's that I don't really care about the radio? If they don't like the song, then don't play it, I ain't changing nothing. Yeah, where's that person at? You see him, tell him I've been hurting bad. You see him, tell him that I miss the way we used to rap. And I ain't making music anymore if he don't care enough to have my back. Yeah, dropping trash. Wouldn't say that I've been doing that, but I'd be lying through my teeth if I said I don't think my moment passed. Yeah, I think my moment passed. Am I on the brink of something great? Or have I lost it? Am I on the verge of making waves? Or am I washed up? The small rooms, the intimacy, no feeling like it. Those old shoes, nostalgic, I put my feet inside them. The Lord knew I needed this to survive the violence. The raw truth, I'm nothing without the Father's guidance. Who are you? The question that built this whole empire. Your old news, a statement that makes me think retire. The game's new, so eventually we all have to climb it. When wrong move and career is dying. Yeah, can I revive it? Did that check the label gave me make me uninspired? Am I ignorant to think that I still got the fire? Am I hanging on to something I should say goodbye to? Yeah, has my time expired? Did my prime already pass, or am I about to find it? Did my peak already happen, or am I still climbing? Is that passion that I had gone, or am I on the brink of something great? Or have I lost it? Am I on the verge of making waves? Or am I washed up?
Ooh. Eerie. Okay, the fact that he is so self-aware in this song and he's asking himself these questions, deep. Let's get into it. First things first, I'll hit the like, I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. I wish I knew what they were saying in that part where you hear the vocals reversed, like at the beginning. That was a terrible interpretation, but at the beginning, at the end, we heard it, and I wonder if there's something like right, there's more meaning in there, probably. Let me look at the comments here. Yeah, the NF era. So I'm I'm not sure what's going on in NF's life, right? Why he took a break, if he's coming back, legitimately or what. But these are questions that he himself seems to be asking at the moment. He's saying, did I become uninspired by that check from the record label? Did I already reach my peak? Am I on the verge of something great? It's this back and forth, the great dilemma. And he puts it in such a tangible way that we can understand it. But I think it's something all musicians face. In fact, all artists, all people, essentially, each in our different ways, right? Depending on what we're working at, our goals, our vision, and what we want to achieve. I mean, me, for example, I think about this all the time. Like, what am I doing here? Making reaction videos. Do people actually enjoy them? This video is probably going to get 50 views or less. Is it worth it? Is it worth my time? Am I providing something valuable? Am I even any good? And in my small scale, right? My small problems compared to other people, I think, am I even a good reactor? Seriously, I think about that. And I mean, compared to other reactors that I myself watch, I'm like, they're great. Like, these are people, I get why they have so many followers, so many views. It's like, good for them. I agree. And then I look at myself and I'm like, do I even have what it takes? But I'm just relating, it's an example. I'm relating to what he's saying, and the visuals here where he's fighting off the Grim Reaper, and he's actually digging himself a hole. It looks like it's like this back and forth. He was digging, he was searching for a map, for a message, for something. But you could also take it as, he's digging his own grave. Like he's going under, right? He's had enough. He's calling it quits. But then he finds this thing at the bottom, and it gives him kind of, I think, a new purpose, right? Even though this is you can't even see what it says. It's like another artifact of mystery, and he's faced off against death itself. He crawls out of the grave, so he still has some fighting spirit in him, which is good to see, right? But he is, I mean, this is like purgatory right there, where you're in between stages, and that just represents a dilemma that he's facing with his life, his career. I wish him the best. I don't know if that is personally how he's actually feeling. It could be something symbolic, representational, right? It doesn't necessarily have to apply to him. Like we don't have to get worried for him, but it's something to think about. And maybe the fans that are, loyal and know a lot more about him, then they will be able to tell, right? I can't. I'm just kind of looking at this from afar, since I don't have experience and I don't have much context. But the video does look dark, literally and figuratively. We see fire. That's the same as we saw in the other video. There is a ton of just dark space surrounding the environment. So he's hiding a lot of information. He wants to be kept, in the shadows for some reason. So it really speaks to, to the state of the song, and whether that transfers over to real life and, his actual mental state, I don't know. But like I said, I hope he, if it's true, then I hope the fans wake up and people help him realize that he's providing great substance. I really, enjoy what I have heard, even if it's just a few songs. I like his delivery because it's very convincing. Of course, he reminds me of Eminem, right? I don't listen to a lot of rap, but Eminem to me is the GOAT. You can't escape it, right? He's so prominent in in your head with his voice. But he also has that voice, going along the vein of Eminem, that when he says stuff, like, you listen, he has this delivery of, like, you know, being convincing, and like saying it with authority. And so all the lines just kind of hit hard no matter what, because he's being like very I don't, yeah, just saying, like, convincing, and in a strong manner. So I like how he raps, how he sings. Has he done singing? Not a lot. I mean, I haven't heard him, vocalizing. So for the most part, I think it's just the rapping. But he does add different effects on here. Like I said, the voice, going backwards, which I would like to know what that means. And I remember this part over here when the mansion was getting lit on fire. There was this kind of bass, this sound that was like deep, like a rumbling with static, that caused a lot of tension. And I think it was perfect to use that as the closing, so that he would leave us with this cliffhanger. We have Death himself with the keys to the house. What's happening? Is he gonna enter? Is he gonna come out? Is NF okay? So many questions that maybe we will never know. But if you guys are interested, please, in more reactions, comment down below, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.